What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, Moondragon, the newest character to be added to Marvel Contest of Champions. This is 6-star rank 4 gameplay, no boost, no synergies against Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk. Just a quick little video going over, her damage capability and my thoughts on the character in general. I like this character. I think she's pretty cool, very sweet to play, very, very high skill. So there's a lot of intercepts involved in the play style to have a solid amount of upkeep on her Transcendence mode, which you see I've entered very quickly after building up a few intercepts and then using a special one to gain additional psionic charges. So once you hit 20 psionic charges, you enter Psionic Transcendence, and then you can build up more of your own charges, which increase your critical damage. And then at the same time of you building charges, you apply energy vulnerabilities to the opponent, and every time you land an intercept or interrupt their basic attacks, you will deal a burst of energy damage, pause Transcendence for a certain amount of time, and it's pretty legit. So she is pretty high skill, and the dupe is nice, but it's definitely not necessary. As you can see, all of my special attacks are unblockable. That is just a base ability from the SIG. I don't exactly remember what scales from the SIG, but I know that the unblockable is something that you get at your base, and oh, I remember. So the thing that scales from the SIG is when you are below 1 bar of power. You saw a few times I hit some 40k heavy attacks. When you are below 1 bar of power, your heavy gains critical rating, so you have a higher chance to land a critical hit on your heavy attack. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, intercepting or interrupting the opponent's basic attacks will pause Transcendence, trigger a Mind Blast, which is the energy damage, and it will apply energy vulnerabilities and a burst of energy damage if energy vulnerabilities aren't at their max. Even if they are, you will still deal the energy damage regardless from the Mind Blast. So, hitting the opponent's block with your first medium and your first light will also trigger the Mind Blast and trigger the pause. This is very, very nice to have for Moondragon because even if the opponent is not playing into your intercepts, you can still hit their block 2 times and get the pause, so you still have a little bit of time to try and land an intercept or a heavy counter if you're in Transcendence, because heavy counters pause and count as an interrupt in Transcendence. So I only go through one phase of Transcendence in this entire fight. I don't think it's possible to do the entire fight in one. I had to reset, so what I said there initially, I should rephrase. I went through one whole cycle before having to reset. So I only did 2 cycles of Transcendence in this entire fight, which means I took off roughly 750 to 800,000 health with class advantage, no boost, no recoil, none of that, in one go of Transcendence against a fairly moderate AI that is, aggressive to an extent. So she definitely relies on an aggressive playstyle, and the damage output, I wouldn't say it's the best in the entire game, but it is very consistent. Like, this special 2 is consistently hitting close to 100,000 damage once you're maxed out on your energy vulnerability and in Sonic Transcendence. So I think she's pretty cool. I like her as a character, and yeah, I think she's gonna do all right. I hope she doesn't get too slept on because she's pretty sweet. One thing I would say that would really help her kit is some kind of AI manipulation, like a taunt would be really good for her just to keep the tempo alive, especially once you're in Transcendence. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this quick video on Moondragon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.